You are now tuned into.
So here's a story from A to Z. You want to get with me? You gotta listen carefully. We got M in the place who likes it in your face. You got G, you got G like MC who likes it on the free. And Easy V, she doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, you'll see. Slam your body down and wind it all around. Slam your body down and wind it all around. Everyone, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Everybody, friendship never ends. Hey friends, oh my goodness, slam your body down and wind it all around. So that's the kind of show it is going to motherfucking be today, okay? Now let me just say this, your girl has had a very huge chunk of brownies, and you know what I mean, I'm there, okay? So get like me, okay? Hopefully you've had your coffee, you had your wake up, stretch your morning yawning, you did your thing, you look beautiful, you smell amazing, even if you haven't brushed your nasty ass teeth yet, because you know what? I love you. I love you. Listen, y'all. That's the kind of show it's going to be, because you know what? Couldn't we all use a laugh? Things have been like, okay, well, first of all, before we get into anything, welcome to another exciting episode of A Seat at the Table podcast. Yeah. Yes, I am that friend that would call you and sing to you instead of just saying fucking hello. I am that friend. Hello, how are ya? Anywho's, so A Seat at the Table podcast, you can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and you know what? Just wherever people have a podcast, basically. A Seat in the Table podcast. And I am your hostess with the mostest, Gail. You can find us on Instagram, A Seat at the Table pod, all one big ass giant word. You can find us on the Facebook. You can just go like our page, man. Just go over there and like the page. And listen, you know what, you guys? Speaking of social media and finding us, because before we get into how crunk this show's going to be, because I hope you bought your pumps and stilettos in the club, okay? I need you guys to start DMing me with questions, man. Let's talk. Like, yo, this cannot be just a monologue. Like, we have got to talk. Now, if you are new to the crew, yo, get in where you fit in, okay? This is our 20th fucking episode. Yay! Yes. This is episode number 20, and I am sure that by the time we get through, because we are so cool, all right? By the time we get through episode 20, we will be well past 20,000 listens for A Seat at the Table podcast. So I need to thank you guys in advance, because you guys have been so fantastic coming on this ride with me. Listen, I have gone within 5 months from not thinking that this relationship between you and I would even be possible. And we are here today, not just because, you know, I'm a go-getter and this is just something I think I'm gifted at and I want to do, but because you guys are supporting me and you guys are cheering me on as I run this purpose race. And I cannot thank you guys enough for that. And I am so excited to be supportive of you and all the shit that you're doing. And if you aren't doing anything but just loving on yourself, big up to you, because I don't ever want you guys to take for granted the importance of what that is. And all of that will lead to your purpose race. You know what I mean? So thank you guys so much for supporting me for the 20th time. And, yeah, so start DMing me your questions. Let's talk a little. Let's have a wang dang doodle of a damn time. And let's start building this relationship, no? Yeah, okay. So, okay, let's just start with the obvious. Let's just spice up our fucking lives. People of the world, spice up your life. Listen, that movie, Spice World, okay? Spice motherfucking World. Yo, y'all, think about this. Wannabe is from 1996. So get into that. That is a 22-year-old song, okay? Yes, I know you're gagging because you're like, excuse me, miss? Yes, 1990 motherfucking 6. Honey, I was young, fresh, lean, and mean, okay? Shout out to everybody at Cardinal Spellman High School. All the illustrious alumna of Cardinal Spellman High School. Catholic high school in the Bronx, New York. I was a young 16, and I was hot to trot in these motherfucking streets, okay? And Spice Girls, I lived, honey. I lived for the Spice Girls, bitch, okay? Okay, well, which one were you? All right? And, like, let's not be obvious, okay? Shout out to all my Caucasian listeners. How y'all doing? I am so happy that you was here with us. And you know what? Because you here with us, you a down-ass motherfucker. You know, I know you thought I was going to say you a down-ass nigga, but you don't. No. You a down-ass motherfucker, though. I will say that. Because, listen, all right? Now, I know they're going to have you thinking that you can't be Scary Spice because you white. But you could be fucking Scary Spice, okay? Because let me tell you, I went between being a little posh, a little scary, and a little baby. Okay? It just depends. And I know that old wives' tale of you can look at somebody and just tell which Spice Girls. I beg your pardon. I don't think so. Okay? The Spice Girls are a complicated quintet out of the UK that came to give us nothing but good times. Okay? And we went on that magical carpet ride. Spice World, the movie, critically acclaimed cinematographic masterpiece that was. Okay? Listen, so which Spice Girl are you? Because I think that yesterday I was talking to a friend and I was like, you know what? I think maybe I'm baby. But after the week that I had, I think I'm scared Spice. Yo, you know what's crazy, y'all? Dig this. And it could be just me being high talking, but anyways, dig this. That song, right? Wannabe? Scary Spice was talking about, like, if you want to be with her, you're going to have to get with her friend. Now, fast forward to all of the fucking shit she went through with her husband and them fucking threesomes. She wasn't joking around. She wasn't Scary Spice. Melanie Brown, you are a fucking woman of your word. She said, bitch, if you want to get with me, you're going to have to get with this next bitch right here. And so said, so done. I believe that her divorce is final. I know that her husband was asking for some custody rights against the baby that she has with Eddie Murphy. For those of you who don't know, Scary Spice and Eddie Murphy do have a love child. And then Scary went on to have a child with her ex-husband. I know his last name is Belafonte, but that is not his actual given name because he's a scammer. Shout out to all the scammers out there. It's still your month. Live and let live. And we're going to get into some of y'all in a minute because some of your high priestesses in the scamming community have been acting the fuck up this week, okay? So anyways, the Spice Girls, you guys, it seems as though they are going to be launching a European and U.S. tour. So shout out to them, and I'm very excited. Okay, so because we have a lot to cover this week, so let's just get into the fact of some good news. Shout out to the Facebook group, and I would encourage you guys to please follow this group, whether or not you're a father. I think that support doesn't mean that you have to be one of, in terms of that's how you align yourself with people. You know, support is just, I'm here for you in your whatever capacity it is that we are here together under the guise of. So there's a Facebook group called Black Fathers that were actually featured on Good Morning America this week. They will be hosting a daddy-daughter tea party. They are there to discuss. They're basically a Facebook platform for Black fathers, whether they are single fathers or married fathers, whatever, for Black fathers to kind of support each other in just understanding their rights, understanding custodial rights, talking about everything from the underfunding of public schools and what could be done in the capacity as a Black father to help in the fight against that, to just talking about education and communication and supporting one another as Black fathers or as friends of Black fathers, and, just seeking advice and knowing that, one dad was quoted as saying that, he was going through a rough patch, a custodial issue with his child's mother, and this group helped him through a lot. There were a lot of disappointing and sad days for him where he was crying and didn't know what to do and didn't know what his rights were. And this platform helped him with that. So go to Black Fathers on Facebook and go and support those gentlemen. Also in the news this week, if you are anywhere in New York State, just know that you will be paying for all inmates who are locked up in New York State to receive tablets. Okay? Yes, that's right. They're all going to have tablets. Now, I know that you're looking at your phone, or you're looking into the sky, or you're looking wherever like, excuse me, miss? Why are they going to have tablets, bitch? And all I got is this goddamn iWatch, bitch. And I got to use this shit. Well, there is a private company who wants to supply all inmates with the tablets, so they will be using it with their own private email servers, and I'm not sure how the internet access will work, but I do know that the whole point is that they provide the tablets, and then they are in partnership with different retailers, and as the inmates purchase things online, this company who has supplied the tablet will now get a kickback from any purchases that are made with the tablet. Really crazy. I don't understand it, but, this is the kind of things that I want to talk to you guys about, because I feel like it's really important for you to know what's happening with your tax dollars. It's really important for you to understand the nuance of local and state politics, because that is where the decisions are made. That is where your tax dollars are being sucked up, not only on a state level, but the disbursement on a federal level. And understanding how inmates are even used as guinea pigs in situations like this. I implore you guys to watch the 13th and educate yourselves about our incarceration system and why it is not a system based on true crime and rehabilitation punishment, but it is a system based off of capitalist society needing people to continue to do certain... listen, you guys, this shit is deep. There are companies like some of your favorite fucking retailers use federal and state inmates to create their products. And they use it as a form of cheap labor. It is nothing that anyone talks about. Victoria's Secret. Oh, y'all got to get into shit like this, okay? And understand why the business of police and the business of privatized institutions in your state and the business of actually jailing our brothers and sisters is in fact a business. But don't get me started, okay? Anyways, on a good note, if you live in California, shout out to you. California, who has since legalized not only medicinal marijuana use, but recreational marijuana use. So you guys are pioneers. California is actually working on overturning the convictions of marijuana federal crime inmates, as the state has legalized recreational marijuana drug use. So shout out to them. They're one of the pioneering states that are actually doing this move. There are other states that are looking to release inmates that have been jailed on marijuana charges. So And, just go and check if your local state, if you live in the Commonwealth, what that means, states